Hey there guys, it's Wizro30 back with another Let's Play for Age of Empires Online. And sorry this one's late, but I had a ton of homework and I also have a cold and a sore throat, so if I sound a bit weird or different, that would be why. But yeah, I'm also sorry because I did a few quests without you guys, not now but in the future, and it's mainly because Fraps lagged a bit. And I'm not sure why, but I will be turning the quality down just a bit to make sure it doesn't do that again. It does lag a little bit in this episode, but only for a couple of seconds. But yeah, I'm sorry despite that. And yeah, mow 'em down. This is in response to uh yeah, I think this is in response to an endurance quest. I'm not sure, but because this was done a while ago. And yeah, there's no point in going to this city, but I do it because I can. And I think there might be another quest for me there or something like that. And I just look around the place. And I check their general slot, and I see they have some actual stuff for me. They have 3 recipes, which is really nice. I doubt I'll be able to get that elsewhere. And I love the look of their city. I mean, why can't I have a city like that? Why does mine have to be scattered paths and a bunch of crap? Hey, not that my city looks really uncool, but it doesn't look cool like that. I wish I could make my city like that. Man, I want a scripted city. Not not Mechany, really, or Missanai, the one where I just went, but, you know. Um, like Crate or something. One of those. And, yeah, I'm pausing because my throat fucking hurts, man. It's really sore. Should take some tablets for that, or medicine or something. And I find my special unit. And I'm like, cool, I could unlock this, I'll unlock this now. But no, it turns out to be premium civilization only, which is complete horse crap. So this is probably the only time you'll see it unless I get the premium pack. Which I probably won't. It depends on how much it costs, but odds are I won't. And yeah, so I'm moving up. And I get my scout to move up really far. And yeah, I see all this stuff. And a guy goes down to attack me, and I'm not happy with that, so I run back. And I see quite a lot of fishing boats. And I'm like, dude, that's not cool. Stop fishing in my waters. And, man, I'm pausing this because my throat hurts so much. I can't believe I'm doing a commentary for you guys. You guys should be. Why, I get, I don't even, I shouldn't be doing this. Not because I'm ill. Well, partly because I'm ill, but because you guys will hate me pausing for so long, and it will suck you even farther out of the game or immersion or whatever. I don't know, I'm not a big guy on immersion where I go and cosplay Star Wars characters and shit. That was probably an awful generalization. I guess I just offended quite a few people there, but you know what I'm getting at. And I lead them straight into my archers, which is I lead my scout to my fucking archers, which is stupid as hell. And now I lead this clubman into them. No, I need to get them away from that wash post. And my scout's getting attacked now, which isn't good either. So a micromanagement slip up on my part there. And you can see that deer hopping around by my scout just a second ago. It's weird, man. But yeah, I gang up on this guy, and he's hep those Philax guys. I can't remember their name is so long and hard to pronounce. I'll just call them um I'll call them the heavies because they're kind of like they are heavy infantry, so I'll just call them the heavies. So the heavies um are literally monsters. And there's actually a mission I did after this, which involves cavalry, which is of similar power, just turn out to be fucking monsters. I mean, if you have a premium pack, you're pretty much guaranteed a win. I mean, unless you're a free online guy, a free guy rushes you quickly before you can set up these units, you've pretty much won already. He had it pretty much forces non-members to rush you, or non-premium guys, because you're not really paying subscription, or you haven't paid to get in. You're just paying for an expansion, so you're not really a member. But yeah, I'm just blowing up everything because I have to kill some huts. And some enemy reinforcements come in, and I don't really care for that. I just send all my guys on them and kills them. And I forget about this watchtower, and I'm like, no, this is bad. So, and these guys are supposed to be building killers, but they turn out to be killers of everything in this game. Which is why I called them fucking monsters, because they literally are fucking monsters. You can... I really didn't really have the need for reinforcements. If I decided just to run in with these guys, I would probably win the game anyway. But I'm a pretty thorough guy, and I choose not to. Um, One of the reasons, as I said before, I'm skipping games. I might as well talk to you about that while I kill this Brute Chieftain really fast. No, not Brute Chieftain. What the fuck? Bandit Chieftain. Oh man, I've been playing too much Halo. um, but yeah, the reason I'm not doing some of the quests is because one, lag, for some reason. Second, some of them take a really long time because I've already told you guys that I'm a steamroller and that I build up a really strong defense and army before rolling in. I get all the tech and stuff. I go in for the long game essentially, and that could get boring because it eventually comes down to the final bits, me being a perfectionist and you looking at guys getting resources over and over, and that's not very fun. I mean, this isn't particularly fun for you guys, so I doubt um watching villagers gather resources over and over is fun. And I still haven't taken down that watchtower. But yeah, that's why I won't be doing super long games. I'll be doing more practical ones. Um, a shipping quest I'll get into later in basically like fishing in our waters or something. A quest like that. I'd be a complete dick, and I set up a land-based army. And I think I don't want to troll you guys. Because I was recording that, and I'm gonna put it in as probably my next episode. And yeah, I don't want to, I'm not trying to troll you when I do that. I'm trying to troll the game, saying how I'm so far ahead I can literally just set up a land army for a sea base. So for a basically a sea quest. I don't know, a ship quest. A shipping quest. I'll call it a shipping quest. Um, for a shipping quest, I build a land-based army just to troll the game, saying, "How you suck so much, this is what I do." And right now, I'm just checking my thing again, and I notice, oh, Clubman got past me. That's not good. And, but my guys, I immediately, a bit of a retard here. I eject my guys instead of sending them back to work via the bell. So now I've got all these guys who I don't have at work, and I have to put them all back to work manually. But my reinforcements take care of that club, man. Unnecessary alarm. And I have a watchtower, so I'm not even sure why I was worried at all when I did that. And I'm killing farms because I can, and because I wasn't really paying attention. I've got one guy on that watchtower, and I don't think he's taken barely any damage. And yeah, so this quest is pretty much just literally mow him down. It's like the tutorial quest really, just a little bit trickier, because it is a little bit trickier even with these superpowered units. Because the guy's got, you're not dealing with like one clubman at a time with 5 spearmen. You're dealing with several clubmen and sometimes a bandit leader at a time with a town centre and a bunch of watchtowers. And that's a problem. So they're basically, the reason it's a bit harder is because they're much more established and they're better fortified. Because to get that's scripted. There's pretty much nothing I can do about that. And one thing I'll find out the hard way later on is that the longer I wait, the more powerful my enemy gets. Like, pretty fast, like on par with a player who's... Well, not on par with a player, but a player who's not particularly fast. Or... I mean, because one point, I was doing this quest, and it's one of the ones I cut. I was playing for this really long game. I made this perfect army, this perfect offense. And my enemy had just set up this huge defense, not walled it off, but just set up like 10 fucking watchtowers. And every time I took down their town centre, I still broke through easily because they're watchtowers. They're not. I have like an army of 80 guys. They can't kill me with 10 watchtowers. Um, after I'd done it and killed the guys, the villagers were still pumping out watchtowers. They were still building out watchtowers out of my line of sight. So I was like, yeah, I've won. Why haven't I won? And then this arrow fires at me that I can't see, and then it shows itself as a watchtower. Because when something fires at you, it shows itself on your line of sight. And this proved to be really annoying because it kept the game going on for like 5 extra minutes. Me just trying to find all the watchtowers and shut them down. And every time I'd shut one of them down, another one would pop up. So eventually, I just resorted to sending in my cavalry because I have cavalry at that point. And I send them in against the villagers, and I'm like, die, villagers, you assholes. At one point, they actually try rebuilding a town centre. Which I'm like, oh my god, the AI is actually competent after all. They try sneaking off and building a town centre elsewhere. And yeah, I was kind of I was annoyed but impressed at the same time at that. And I'm killing farms again because I'm not sure what is with those guys in farms. My reinforcements, who I left by themselves, which kind of defies the point of reinforcements. It's like tag in, tag out. But yeah, they're getting slaughtered. I have 2 on super low health now and 1 on high health. So I essentially really have 1 guy left on my reinforcements. The other guys might get 1 or 2 shots in before they die, and if they get hit by watchtowers, they'll get butchered. And I'll find 2 war leaders, which isn't good at all, because I'm not even sure. I mean, look at those flanking units. They're not taking any crap. They're like, no, you. And yeah, and I haven't got that many units compared to the amount I had a long time ago. I guess I didn't have a huge amount to begin with, but you can see I've definitely decreased in numbers. And I'm like, wow, annoying much. So I just destroyed this war hut immediately because I want to get rid of it. And well, war lodge apparently. I call it war hut because I'm more used to that name in general. In video games, they usually call it a war hut, not a war lodge. And yeah, and I tried to take down the town centre now because that's the thing that's just going to last the longest, and I don't want. It's going to take a lot longer to rebuild if the villagers actually decide to rebuild it. And yeah, town centre goes down because these guys are building killers and they're monsters and they kill everything. And I decide to rebuild some units. Don't think I build any spearmen in this game, which is out of character for me because in every other game I'm going to be building spearmen just to round out my army. And I've almost destroyed all the huts I need to. Normal huts, not war huts. And I'm sending 1 single guy up to kill the clubman. But I've completed it at this point. And yeah. I see that fishing boat again. I'm not even sure what that's for. And my cows are still on the battlefield. And I just sent that guy to kill a farm when I return to Quest City. So yeah, I've mowed him down and I've completed the quest, which is nice. And I get my little um, gold question mark. And TG Slippin is blocking my accept. Well, my complete button, which is bad. And I'm like, yeah, I can get this really cool sounding blade, and it has a padlock on it. And I didn't notice that at the time. I thought it was like part of the artwork or something. Because I didn't really pay attention. I didn't really look at it. I'm just like, when I started it, I was like, cool. And I'm like, okay, I'm definitely getting the blade when I'm done with it. So I immediately got the blade. And I shortly found out that it was Premium Civilization. I'm like, God, is everything Premium Civilization at this point? And here I decided to get, I opened my tech tree because I leveled up, because, you know, you saw me level up. And, yeah, I get the wood one, and I get Spearman Vanguard, because Spearmen aren't quite as good as they used to be, and I want them to get better. And this upgrade actually makes them awesome. It makes them tougher than my normal anti-infantry guys. Although they're still better against infantry, the spearmen are better all round because of that upgrade. And yeah, I decided to. I think I should get. I got the wood one, not the I get the market. Yeah, definitely, because that's a building, and I love buildings, and that could be useful later on. But I get the wood, the axe upgrade. I'm not. I'm not going to go off topic anymore with this. I get the axe upgrade because I hate wood, and gathering wood is... I'm not sure, I always gather wood the slowest. Or I always end up being short of it. I don't know why, that just happens. But, looks like the episode is coming to an end, guys. Sorry this one took so long to get out, and sorry if it sounded crap, because it probably did. But, be around next time, because I hope you are, and I'll see you later.